Hey there, friends. Nibs again. I'm here in the garage today, doing a little bit of goofing around. and it is a very cold, very windy day outside, so we're going to keep it inside the garage, do a little bit of work here in the garage today. But I have had this gun in my possession for over a week now, and now I'm finally actually getting to take a couple shots with it. And I thought we'd do a little bit of testing on it, give you a first close-up look at it. This is not going to be any accuracy testing or anything like that. Just going to check the chronograph, a couple of trigger pulls, maybe plink at a can a couple of times real quick. But I have a pretty cool gun. I got it set up pretty interestingly as well. But this is a really, really neat. There's a better shot right there. Very high end bullpup coming in from Norica, and this is their. I don't know how they pronounce this. Variatus, Variatus 2.0 BP. BP stands for bullpup. This is the second generation. They do have a couple other ones. This is kind of their high-end unit. They do have another one. They've got one with a bolt back here and another one with a cocking handle back here, but this one has the cocking handle here on the up near the trigger guard, so you really don't have to take, because the other ones you have to reach back like this when you're shooting. So, but this one is their 2.0, which is kind of their newest, latest, and greatest. Really seems pretty nice. So right off the bat, features of it. It does have a shrouded barrel, and it comes with a thread protector. I did put on the buck rail modular suppressor. Up front, it has a fill gauge. You can see I'm still pretty full of air, about halfway down. It does use a fill probe, which is what's been the kind of the boon, but it does have a rotating cover there that you can rotate away from, so you don't get dirt down inside there while you're using it. Coming down the barrel, we have a real nice piece of Picatinny rail. It's bolted to this center cover that covers over the cocking lever and a few other parts. This gun does have a walther Lothar barrel, 450 millimeter, almost 18 inches long. Goes from way back here to all the way up in the front here. 18-inch long barrel, walther Lothar. Super nice. That should really give us some nice accuracy. It is a regulated PCP. Max fill of 3620 is what they call for, 250 bar. It's kind of deceiving. It looks like it probably wouldn't have a big shot count, but the tube goes from all the way right here all the way to back here, and it is like a 370 cc tank, so pretty large. Pretty large tank for a tank, not a tube, for a tube, not a tank. You know, they got the ones with the big screw-on carbon fiber tanks. Those are pretty big. But let's go ahead and do a couple tests with it. Well, before we get into it, it does come with comes with two magazines, and they're very similar in concept on loading to the newer like Beeman ones, where you don't have to rotate the cover. You just drop the first one in and then start rotating the plastic wheel here. Very similar to like what you can get, the mags you can get from Maple Custom Mags. You know, I love those. So let me get my Caldwell chronograph app set up here. I forgot to do that before I started. I got the chronograph turned on here, but so we're going to do a new group, and we're going to call it. So I did test this a little bit before offhand, and I thought I had a problem with it, but turns out it wasn't really a problem. So when I first got it out of the box and finally got it filled up with air, I was only getting, even with the power adjuster screwed all the way in, I was only getting about 725 feet per second. Here's a picture of the screen capture from that. But let me just put in a title here, PCP, and put our weight of our bullets in there. I really love this app. So you can capture. All right, so now let me do a screen capture. Sorry, I'm just chatting to myself here. So I'm just testing this with the Crossman Premier Hollow Points, 14.3 grains. So once I edit this, I'll put the running screen capture up here along with that. So 14.3s should be the lighter side pellets, and so there we go. 910, 26 foot-pounds. That's right around where they're talking about. Talking about 45 joules of energy. So that's right around. Might be a little bit hot for the, but going with a little bit heavier pellet would probably be right on the money. 932. So this does have a regulator. So I would expect the shots to be pretty close together. 930. So that first one might have been just kind of like a cold bore type of thing. 935. So starting to even out now. I don't know. Got a few more pellets. We'll just run through this mag here. Get plenty of shots counted here. Kind of nice. You can see the pellets in the mag right here. Got a couple more. Oop, got an error on that one. 925. I think this might be the last one. Another error. Crud. I'll have to erase those. All right. So the one thing I don't like about this is it does not have a last round hold open. So you can see if you watch it while you're opening it up, if it doesn't rotate, then that means you had expended the last round. So that's pretty good. So let's see what we had for numbers here. So we had that 910 was kind of an erroneous one, but the rest of them were in the 925 to 935. If we threw out that one, we'd have a spread of like 15 or 10. But we have a spread of 25, average of 926, minimum of 910. So not bad. I was expecting a little bit better with the regulator. So now let's talk about that adjustment. So the adjustment's right back here. I got it turned in most of the way to get that 900, so I can actually back that out some now. It came with the European spring in it. That's what I was kind of told from my contact at Norica, is that was the European spring that was only giving me a maximum of 725, which meets European standards as far as foot-pounds of energy and joules. This thing does have a fully adjustable 2-stage trigger. It's really nice right now. I'm going to guess it's under a pound. A couple of the reviews I saw were very, very light already on this thing, but let's go ahead and do our own test, and then we'll get out of here. All right, so it is empty, so we're just shooting. Keep you guys. All right, so the first one was 12 ounces. $11 One more, and then we'll do an average. And 11.9 ounces for an average of 11.6 ounces. So that's pretty consistent. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to even mess with it because it's so nice. But let me pause the camera real quick. I'll set up a can downrange and see if we can hit it. I haven't zeroed this scope at all. I haven't had it outside at all. So stand by and we'll just see if I can hit a can here from across the garage. Alrighty, I am back. I have a can. I also set up my Rojo target. We're going to go ahead and see if I can hit either one of them. It looked like the pellets were kind of landing about where I was aiming, but they loaded it up again with Crosman Premier hollow points. But let's go ahead and see if I can hit the can for starters. I'm not sure where that went. This is no way. There it is. All right, so I'm hitting a little low, which is probably, so I'm gonna aim right at the top of the can. There we are. Yeah, so just a couple inches low. Let me try that Rojo target. Interested to see if that did any damage to it. All right, back to the can. Can again. All right, back to the Rojo target, hitting a little to the left as well. There we go. That was a pretty well centered hit. Just about out here. One more time on the Rojo. Oh, this thing's slamming. One more. All right, back to the can. All right. That is pretty cool. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this thing, I can tell already. But we'll get that thing zeroed out of the range. And let me grab that Rojo target in the can. We'll take a quick look at that. And we're still running right up in the 900s, right where we were before. All right, so here is the can. Tearing it up pretty good. Once I figured out where I was hitting, that was my first hit right there. I was aiming kind of the middle of the can and hit down here. All these other hits I was aiming up here to the top. Now this Rojo target, all three of those pellets that I shot went completely through that target. Not that that's a problem. Like you said, that's a pretty well self-healing target, but it did go all the way through this and put a dent in the metal of the back of my my pellet stop. So that's a lot of power. That's a lot of foot-pounds of energy there with a Crosman Premier hollow point pellet. But anyway, there you go. Really, really awesome new addition to the collection out here. I do have it topped off right now with my Riton 1 Conquer 6-24 by 50. I expect that'll be a really nice. This will be a really nice 25 to 50 yard gun, maybe even out to 100. Who knows? It's got plenty of power. Ooh, don't fall. But anyway, there you go. That is our first look, kind of initial review of the Norica Variatus BP 2.0 BP. Really cool product. Not inexpensive, but if you're into these higher end air guns, give it a look. I will have it linked in my Amazon storefront, and if you buy it from there, it will go a long way to helping out the channel. So hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.